Hey everybody, and welcome back to Miss D's Pantry, and today we're making homemade chicken alfredo. So let's start with what we'll need. We'll need some chicken breast, Parmesan cheese, fettuccine noodles, sun-dried tomatoes, heavy whipping cream, and spinach. Make sure to check the description box below for the full recipe. Well, we're going to salt the water. And after the water is boiling, then you're going to add the noodles. Then we're going to take the oil from the sun-dried tomatoes and cook with that. Instead of using just any kind of oil or butter, it'll give a great flavor to the chicken. So after the chicken's been washed and cleaned, you're going to salt and pepper each side, and then you're going to cook that for about 8 minutes. And it should be a nice golden brown color. And you're going to cook this on medium heat. And your noodles are going to cook until they're al dente, about 14 minutes. And then I'm going to cut the chicken. I usually cut my chicken after I cook it fully because I want the natural juices of the chicken to stay together. And for the seasoning for the chicken, we're using onion powder, ground sage, cayenne pepper, basil leaves, and ground mustard. So after you've cooked your chicken, you want to drain it because there's a lot of oil that gets in there. And then you're going to season your chicken and then add your sun-dried tomatoes. If you leave that oil, it'll make your sauce oily, and that's just not what we're going for here. So make sure you drain that chicken before you season it and continue on. Then I'm going to add a little bit of pasta water to it just to steam it, and that's also going to help our sauce thicken up when we add it back to it. So we're going to use the cream. I'm just going to add that to a pot, and this is going to be on low heat. And we're going to start with 2 bags of cheese. I had 3, but I added 2 first. And then you're going to let this simmer and stir it slowly. If you put it on high heat, then it'll bubble over and make a complete mess. And if you don't stir it slowly, then you'll have a mess everywhere. So just make sure to stir it slowly until the cheese incorporates. Once it does, then you add the last bag of cheese to that. And you're going to keep this heat on low. The sauce should thicken up. I also don't add any salt to my sauce because cheese is usually really salty, but you can salt it to taste. So I'm pulling up the whisk so that you can see the consistency. We don't want it stringy, so you want to take your time and let that cheese incorporate. You also want to babysit this sauce because it will burn. What I'm doing now is checking the consistency. If the sauce coats the back of the spoon, which is also called nappe, then your sauce is done. So then we're going to add our spinach at the last moment. And I'm going to put my sauce over top of the chicken and the noodles and the spinach. My heat is not on this pan, by the way, and I'm just going to slowly stir and mix everything together and really fold it in. And after you've folded everything in, your Alfredo is complete. So I thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get notifications when I post. And don't forget to check the description box below so that you can see the ingredients. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That'll also be below. And I will see you guys in the next video.